So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have this video to give us, you know, reasons why you should accurately avoid choosing ones. Many of us have been told why you should not touch them and the consequences, but no one have ever tell you why you should avoid them. you know avoid them. Avoid choosing ones for your own good. One of it is that they bear the mark of what? Of bringing people down. Yes, they bear it, and not everyone will reveal absolutely this secret to you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't love you, if I don't want you to be successful, if I want you to lose everything you have labored as a wicked person, I will not let you know this. Choosing ones have a mark on their forehead. And I will give you, biblical examples. You know what I'm saying? There be a mark that mark is so dangerous that God hide it from the wicked. You know what I'm saying? God himself hide this from the wicked because he don't want them to know it, but he used choosing ones as an instrument to teach the wicked a lesson. Yes, that is why you should understand that God is not coming down to punish the wicked, but he will use those who are within them to do or to give them a judgment. So, if you find a choosing ones and you know that your heart is not good and you have no good intention towards them, your plans are not pure, avoid them, because you may end up laboring absolutely in vain. To be real, you may end up laboring accurately in vain. Look at the life of this man called King Saul. After all his hard work, labor, after everything he put through in his life, after all the position, etc., he ended up accurately in vain. So what does that tell you is that you have to avoid choosing ones. Don't think you can, mess them up and still remain the same. No. You have to avoid them for your own good. Look at the life of this woman called Jezebel. Jezebel, she is so blessed, well known, well recognized, well favored, with abundant blessings. She is so rich, a queen, well respected, but what happened? She ended up miserable. Look at also this woman and his enemy, Esther and Haman. Haman is so blessed, well recognized, a nobleman, well respected, but the moment he start to mess up with the Jews, the children of God, what happened? He ended up losing his own life for the sake of greediness and wickedness. Because sometimes when people meet choosing ones, they see them as someone that deserve not to be alive. They see them as someone that deserve not to prosper. They see them as someone that they can easily use. My brother, if you love yourself, trust me, avoid these categories of people. Avoid them. Avoid them, mostly when you see those ones who are so nice, naturally nice, estimately nice. Avoid them. If you don't, I do used to tell people, if you don't want to start from the bottom, if you don't want to come to a point where your life, you don't know whether you are going forward or you are going backward, you don't know whether you are still alive or you are not alive, you don't know whether things are going well or not, my brother, be careful. If you don't want such life, avoid them. Another thing that you should understand why you should avoid choosing one is that they can accurately take your life. It's a silent word. It's a silent stuff that I'm telling you. They can silently silence you. Hey God, this may sound so crazy. Avoid them. I was watching my comment on TikTok. If you have not followed me, follow me. because there are some certain short video that I can't post on YouTube, that I post on TikTok. So while I was looking it, I was so amazed yesterday. Someone dropped a statement. He said, let's just be realistic. There are some people that will hurt you and they will move on. The truth why they move on is because they truly do not want you to know what they are suffering deeply. Let me tell you, karma is real. You know, I was also watching on Facebook, watching video on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So there was a governor that his son become what? GTB. You know what that means? You know what I'm saying? The man become a woman. So people were, I was reading some comment below. They said this is how God punished them. This is the reason why they don't care about what? About the citizen. They don't care about others, because when they see their sons are miserable. When I look at it, I say this is karma. Once someone that was so smart dropped a karma. You see, people think karma is not real. You can't make someone miserable. You can't create a life. You can't try to destroy life that you don't create and you expect God to give you what you want. No. You know, when we are talking about karma, karma have different ways of acting. So if you don't want karma to visit you, avoid these people by all means. Remain blessed.